I hope you guys are ready to learn some counters to the old Leviathan, the king of the fleet meta. We're going to tear it down, we're going to take off its crown and step on it, or something like that. Let's do this. Alrighty, so the king of the fleet meta is the wonderful Leviathan over here. Now granted, the footage I'm going to show you today is based on a 6-star Leviathan, but believe me when I say that this works completely perfectly fine at 7-star as well. It does not change the battle dynamic at all. All it changes is essentially the amount of damage output that the Leviathan can push on you, okay? These are reliable counters. I've never lost with them, and they can do it for pretty good banners, okay? So we're going to give you two. I'm going to give you two instances, two teams that can beat the Leviathan. The first is going to be the tried and trusted, our wonderful Profundity, and it is incredibly reliable, and it's good banners. And the second one is going to be a Chimaera matchup. So there are timestamps in the bottom down there. Make sure that you go ahead and check those out if you just want to skip over to the Chimaera counter. The good thing about this is it gives you a lot of opportunity, both defensively and offensively, and it gives you good banner counters as well. So let's break this down, starting off with the Profundity counter. Okay, so we're going in with a standard Profundity lineup. So you're going to go in with your Outrider, your Millennium Falcon, and the Rebel Y-Wing as your starting lineup, and we are never going to reinforce. The idea is this is an ult race, so use Profundity's first special targeting the Marauder just to get a couple of stacks out, and then you use the second special from Outrider. This is providing us with a lot of additional download to help boost the ultimate of our capital ship. I like to then focus on whatever third he has, doesn't matter if it's the Dagger or if it's the Interceptor, it both works. Sorry, not the Dagger, the Sith Fighter, sorry. They both work. Okay, and right now all of our priority should be going towards building up our ultimate. So we're going to use our special. Whenever you get the opportunity to target Sith Trooper, do so. Sometimes you can take him out super early, and that just makes the counter even more reliable, better banners overall, and sometimes it doesn't. Whenever you have got days on the Millennium Falcon, I'd like you to use Outmaneuver to cleanse that off. We managed to get a lucky buff immunity over there on the Sith bomber. Sorry, the B-28 class bomber. We still haven't got rid of the TIE Dagger here, and as you can see, it's not even a problem. We nearly lose our Outrider for a moment there. And here we go. Yep, lovely, easy money. I'm starting on the Fury class Interceptor now because there's no real reason for us to attack the bomber. We might as well use the attack the the Fury class Interceptor when we can. And every time you have that second special with your Outrider, you want to go ahead and use it. And we're just going to pass turns back and forth now with the basic on your Profundity. Never ever go out and try to reinforce or anything like that. You do not need it. You just want to be passing turns either to the Outrider or to Millennium Falcon. When you've got the additional contract ability from Outrider, use that ability to get yourself the data chip or whatever it is, and then booyah. Once you've got your reinforcement out, once you've got your ultimate out, you are plain sailing. It's easy money from here, guys. Just clean up. You can more or less do whatever you want. Obviously, they can't reinforce anymore. They only get one reinforcement throughout the game anyway, and as long as your Y-Wing is still alive, you've got so much recoverability. So much recoverability. So whether or not this gets addressed when CG takes a look at the AI once again to try and make sure that it actually reinforces a second time or tries to slow down the ultimate on the Profundity, I don't think that this is ever going to change this matchup. It's just easy money from here. And as you can see, by the end of this match as well, guys, we have got full banners on all of our fleet. We didn't use a reinforcement, so you do not need to take in anybody. Look, we lost a bit of protection there, but look at this. Wait for it. We recovered it all. That would be 77 banners in GAC. Easy, guys. Absolutely easy. Very reliable. Doesn't matter how many assists you get, you still be fine. Alright, so the next counter is actually using the Chimaera. This is a bit of an odd counter, but again, very reliable, very strong. We're using the Chimaera. I've got the Scythe, which is the Grand Inquisitor ship. Imperial TIE Fighter, TIE Advanced. That's your starting lineup. Do not change from that. Your reinforcement bench is just two ships. It's the TIE Defender and it is the TIE Interceptor, okay? So these two are mandatory. You have to use these particular lineup, and you can actually get your reinforcements off before your hangars get sabotaged. It's it's like the turn order and the abilities that you use do matter here. So you have to be very particular with the ability sets that you use, okay? I'm going to run it through with you right now, guys, so everybody is aware of what they need to do. I haven't lost with this one since I've adopted this particular strategy. Okay, so there's a lot of speed on this team, and the Leviathan is not particularly fast. Always use your first special with the TIE Fighter pilot. That's going to give him foresight. Then it's a basic with Vader upon the B-28. They slow down your engines. The TIE Dagger does an AoE that feeds your turn meter. Immediately reinforced with the TIE Defender. He comes out and we get an irresistible stun on the B-28. Super, super good so far. Then we use the first special from the Scythe, and that's going to strip all of the buffs from the enemy team, giving you a bunch of formation, which increases our offense astronomically, okay? Then we focus on the TIE Dagger, Vader's first special to remove the taunt, and we're going to use the first special from the Chimaera now, just to give us some offense up, and we one-tap the TIE Dagger. Perfect. You want to keep your TIE Dagger alive, so I'm using the second special on the TIE Dagger, just in case the reinforcement happens to go for him with the stun. With one of their ships feared and another ship dead, they don't have the damage output to actually kill your ship, so it's just a waiting game now. You can reinforce again almost immediately, so they've had one reinforcement, they haven't sabotaged our hangars, and we are already getting the ball rolling. Might as well go ahead, target the Sith Fighter. We've got buff immunity on the B-28. You can just go to town now. Very, very easy, ladies and gentlemen. Not a problem at all. We focus down next on the Fury class interceptor. I'm actually using Ruthless Pursuit here to put that the pursuited target status effect upon it. But honestly, it doesn't matter, guys. If you have a look here, we'll go ahead and use that AoE. And then any second now, we're going to get round to Thrawn's turn. He's going to have his ultimate. I'm going to kill off the bomber, fully healing one of our units. That's going to be great banner recovery for us. Another dodge there from the TIE Fighter, TIE Defender, and that's it, guys. Again, this one isn't as banner efficient as the Profundity, but this gives everybody a nice opportunity to counter the Leviathan if they don't happen to have the Profundity. Now, CG has said they are looking into this counter, but take that with a grain of salt because it does not necessarily mean anything is going to change necessarily. They've looked into counters in the past and nothing has changed. They've looked into things that are impacting raids and they've never changed it. So having this one in your back pocket until CG decides how to fix it is always a good thing. And if all else fails, you've still got the Profundity. Alright guys, let me know in the comment section down below, have you figured out any other counters to the Leviathan in this time, in this glorious day of fleet battles? Let me know, I want to know what you're using. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Peace out. May the Force be with you.